We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Chicago Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. Patrick Wisdom looks to gain ground in the race for a National League batting crown. Next. Frankie Montas, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Christian Encarnacion has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Number 33.
Stepping into the box, Ian Happ, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
The 1-1 home.
Inside ball.
Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the payoff pitch home. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Over the bullpen and gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ. Home run number 52 for him thus far. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
This guy has some pop. You can't just lay one in there. What happens? He leads the game off just like that. It's 1-0.
Standing in, Suzuki. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. First pitch on its way.
Inside ball 1.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Number 7 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. D-Row, what's the word on this club as they start the new month?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark. trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
In now, Patrick Wisdom. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fraley is in his tracks now. And there's the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Cody Bellinger.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
I'd say this is a win already for the guy in the box. You find yourself down 0-2, you work it to even, and now it's full. You got a chance to do some damage in this situation.
3-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Bottom of the first coming up, and the Cubs have an early 1-0 lead. Kyle Hendricks is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Jake Fraley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way.
Count 1-0.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count. Hendricks has compiled just under 130 innings of work, and when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5, so he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting second.
Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
You know, Matty, I took a look at this lineup today and getting a chance to talk to some of the guys around the cage. One thing that they preached to me was the fact that they were dead last in the league in grounding into double plays, and well aware of the fact that they don't shoot themselves in the foot. They give themselves a chance when they're putting guys on base to drive in runs and not get that 2-for-1 sale.
Into the box now, Jonathan India, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The average at 284 to begin play. With 19 homers, 57 runs batted in. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
At the plate, De La Cruz. He's a guy hoping to finish strong in the season's final month. Definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard to short. To second for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
No real chance from the roll two that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
Into the box now, Jeimer Candelario. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
That's the ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
A bouncer up the middle. Swanson scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Reds leave one. It remains 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Christopher Morrow, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Here comes the first pitch. Edge of the zone that time, taken and ruled a strike. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Two-one pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
The The 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and there were two down.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
And that'll bring in Miguel Amaya. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch coming. Here it is. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope. That's inside.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
The 1-1 home. Taken, strike two. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Standing in, number 7. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Number 7.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball.
The 1-0. is taken, strike one. Hit on the ground to short. Swanson brings it in, and that's out number one.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at former #1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt University. That's Dansby Swanson. Look, this guy fits the part. Matinee idol looks, soft hands, and the ability to manipulate the ball all around the lot from the offensive side. Look for him to have an impact in some form or fashion today.
At the plate now, Will Benson, as he'll take a look at ball one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, a dozen home runs and 25 driven in. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Two and one to count. He pulls this one into right, and he's able to reach down and put this one away. Great concentration there for the second out.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Tyler.
Ready now, Tyler Stevenson will try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey! 0-1.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That's strike two on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
After two great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Two balls and two strikes to the Reds catcher. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Cubs 1 and the Reds nothing. New inning set to get underway. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Mike Tauchman. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The pitch. 2-0.
2-0.
Now the pitch. 2-1.
2-1.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got two decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
Stepping in now, Kyle Hendricks. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder, Ian Happ.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He's set, and the pitch. Popped him up. De La Cruz is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, number 27.
Now batting, Suzuki, runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Benson is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Cubs strand one, but they're on top 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Nick Martini.
The left fielder, Nick Martini.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Pitch on the way.
Hey!
Hard on the ground towards short, and he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Frankie Montas.
expecting a potential bunt. The corner infielders come way in to try to protect. At the plate, Montas. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Number 27.
Now in the box, Jake Fraley, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. No balls and one strike. Martini at third. Montas stands at second. No outs. Hit weakly back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
The batter, number 6. Second baseman.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Jonathan India. And he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Runners are at second and third with one down. Howe is there. Let's see if they test it. And both runners have to hold where they are, so call it a missed opportunity with two gone now.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Ready for another chance? De La Cruz. They'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. On the year, De La Cruz has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Comes set, the 0-1.
1-1.
De La Cruz is really quite an athlete. Not only does he drive the ball with great power, but he's also a big-time threat on the base pass. He can really fly.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got tools oozing off him. When he gets out of the car at the stadium, you know he's going to impact the game, whether with his legs or with his bat.
Second and third, 2 away. This one's down to third. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. Reds strand a couple. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping into the box, Patrick Wisdom as we begin the top of the fourth.
Number 16.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Stepping in, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
One and one, the count to the Cubs first baseman.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 2-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Working for the punch out and the offering. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2. Christopher Morrow will be next. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 3-2 pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting, number 5.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Digging in now, Christopher Morrow. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, 2 options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
First and second here with nobody out. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in. And it's even at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And the payoff pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dansby Swanson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and in at the plate digs Miguel Amaya. From the stretch, and he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. And another throw over, and he'll dive back in. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So they scratch across a run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Cubs lead it 2-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and set to go as the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Number 7 stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Rounded down the third baseline. Scooped up on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Up next for Cincinnati, the right fielder, Will Benson.
Stepping up now, Will Benson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1's the count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right. Foul. The Windup and the 0-2 pitch. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone!
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Tyler Stevenson.
Into the box, Tyler Stevenson. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. So far on the year, Stevenson hits a little over the 270 mark. The 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball. On the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. And there are two away now.
The left fielder, number 23, Nick Martini.
So two are gone now for the Reds in their half of the fourth. And that'll bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder Nick Martini. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So two runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We played 4 full, and we are tied 2-2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Mike Tauchman.
Mike Tauchman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. To first. He's got it. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks.
Miles Mastrobuoni will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 20, Miles Mastrobuoni.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A ball and a strike.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Now here it comes.
That's ball 2. Count is 2-1.
1 out, nobody on. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Fly ball, not particularly deep. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Ian Happ. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Happ with a swing, and he connects, sends this one to deep right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Solo shot to right center, his second of the game, and it gives the Cubbies a 3-2 lead.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
So now to the plate, Suzuki. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 42 on the season, and it gives the Cubs a 4-2 lead.
Well, you just don't see that too often. Back-to-back dingers on back-to-back pitches. I mean, that's kind of a definition of instant offense, if you ask me.
To the plate now, Patrick Wisdom.
Number 16.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Drew Smiley, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 11, Drew Smiley.
Number 29 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And a ball 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike.
One strike.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 2-2. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
They teach kids the same thing they teach pros here. When the ball is coming in tight like that, you don't open yourself up to it. You turn your back and absorb the blow. The thunk sounds a lot worse than it hurts. At least that's what they say.
Settling in now, Jake Fraley. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he's in safely at third as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game.
Second baseman, Jonathan.
That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seen the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
1-1.
Runner at third here, nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three and one now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. De La Cruz is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
2-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
The 2-1 home. Runners are at first and third with none out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
definitely in a tough situation facing the three-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. The next batter, Jamer Candelario. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. The 1-0 delivery. Not close. It's 2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
But this is speared by the first baseman.
Now batting, number 7.
Now at the plate, number 7. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Number 19 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 19.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing, so I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate, see if they can get him to chase something.
The set and the 1-0. Hit out towards second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But the Reds do strike for a run, and it comes on this RBI triple. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Nick Martinez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. So here's Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The first baseman, Cody Bellinger.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
2-0.
Count. The pitch down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in to try it again, Christopher Morrow. He's set. Here it comes.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
(4-3) our score here as we play inning number 6. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Throw over to first. Runner's back. Swing and a liner, but foul. On a line to shortstop, and the runner gets back. No double play.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. From the belt, the pitch. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Standing in now, Miguel Amaya, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 0-1 delivery.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone. Michael Bush will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Martini is there as he makes the catch. Little enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
For Chicago, number 43.
Leading off the inning, Will Benson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
First delivery to him on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Striding in, Tyler Stevenson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2. Little, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He was selected in the 15th round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact.
Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Nick Martini the next to hit. He swings and sends a bullet to right field, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The batter, the pitcher,
Stuart Fairchild will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Stuart Fairchild.
And he gets ahead 0-1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 4 home runs and 19 driven in. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati. They still trail it here 4-3. Emilio Pagan is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 15, Emilio Pagan.
Ian Happ will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. And the pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Digging in and looking for more. Suzuki, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Here comes the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. A ball and a strike.
Down 1-1.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Runner's going. He swings and misses. Throw down. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Now at the plate, Patrick Wisdom 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that'll miss up an in ball 2. Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
So striding in, Cody Bellinger. In his career versus this pitcher, pretty average results, 4 for 15. 2 of those hits were for home runs. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2 out with the man at first. Drilled to the right side. And that's through for a hit. Long throw to third. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
So in now for Chicago, Christopher Morrow. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
2 down, runners at first and second. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. A little low. It's 2-2.
2-2.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Wisdom rounds third and is digging for the plate. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And the runner will score from second. He pulls into third safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Now batting.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Cubs are on top, 6-3. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Jake Fraley.
Number 27.
First delivery to him on the way.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
One and one to the Reds leadoff man.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. One and 2, here it comes.
2-2 count.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Number 74 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 74.
Stepping in now, Jonathan India, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike. fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
Great job right there, scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Scooped up, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 44.
Digging in, the switch hitter, De La Cruz, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch coming, here it is. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Suzuki will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Buck Farmer has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Leading off the Cubs, the catcher, Miguel Amaya.
First pitch on its way. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. So stepping in, Mike Tauchman. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he misses with it, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Fouled off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back to back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
The 2-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
2 out, nobody on. And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone. Ian Happ would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Count remains full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8-pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting the result.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 0-1 the count. Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. A runner on first with 2 away. And again a throw, runner back safely. And again a throw over, being especially careful here. Here's the 0-1, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. The 0-2 delivery.
1 ball.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Outside.
Misses, ball 2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire. Yency Almonte is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 25.
In now for the Reds, Jeimer Candelario. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 2-2 one more time. On the ground to the right side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, number 7.
At the plate, number 7. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 0-1 delivery.
Look out, 1-1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at-bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. That misses. 2-0.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. And it misses. 3-1 now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. 2 out with the man at first. High chopper to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Reds leave 1. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Justin Wilson will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Luke Maile will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. And this is taken in for out number 1. So striding forward now, Patrick Wisdom. He steps in for the 5th time today, giving him a bonus chance, if you will, to keep that hitting streak alive. Wilson rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. One out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger, number 33 on the year, as it is now 7-3.
Now batting, number 5.
In now, Christopher Morrow, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 16 for him on the year as they open it up to 8-3. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, how about D-Row? This is one of the better ballparks to hit it in the world. The Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Ball flies out of this place.
Great American small park. We used to watch guys like Adam Dunn and Jay Bruce hit monster bombs in this yard. I'm not surprised at all with what we saw today.
Brent Suter takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Into the box now, Dansby Swanson. A ball and no strikes. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 home. Hit on the ground to short. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Cubbies are in front 8-3. Tyson Miller is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder Nick Martini. First pitch on its way. Check swing called strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Swung on and blasted foul to the right. And wow, that got all the way out to the Riverfront Club. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Here's the catcher, Luke Maile, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 2 home runs and 11 RBIs. Ready with the 1-0. Drilled right back up the middle. There's one. Back to first. A 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Now batting.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Jake Fraley. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Two out, nobody on. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. The Reds down to their last strike. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, listen, you always want to finish strong, and they've done a real good job here notching a win on the first day of September. They're hoping that's a sign of good things to come in this final month of the season.
8-3 tonight. The Cubbies blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Drew Smyly earns the victory out of the bullpen, number 10 on the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 8 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Reds, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.